Really happy with our guys. Thought they came focused, came determined to get better, and I thought they got better. I still, I think we've won 3 games in the league, turning the ball over 20 times by more than 20 points. So I don't know how that works. So we got to work on doing that a little better. I thought we were getting better at it, but we scored 1.2 points per possession, only had 70 possessions, but very thankful. You got Cullen coming back from concussions, only practiced once, and then Tim Williams wasn't going to play. Got really sick last night, and then got a good trainer, good doctors, good nurses, so got him able to play, and I thought he was terrific. Had a hunch about Anthony Mathis, and sometimes those hunches don't pay off, sometimes those hunches do. And just kind of, Dane played so well at San Jose, but I just had a hunch with Anthony Mathis against their zone and the problems that we've had in the past scoring the ball. Didn't like how we came out the first 8 minutes of the second half. Thought we were kind of passive, not the aggressive state that we need to be in. But anytime you can win like that at home, it's always good. Start out 5-2, and I like where they're going. I like how they're improving. But it's just one of those things, and we just played well.
So the hunch with Anthony. Actually, let me clean up on Tim Williams first. Is that something that you think could linger a while?
No. It's 24. Something he ate. I'm not a doctor. I let the doctors handle the concussions and the sicknesses, but it was a 24-hour deal. He got real sick last night at the hotel, and our doctors and trainers did a heck of a job, and the nurses over there at Todium did a great job and got him back. I was shocked that he was going to play. I was going in the game thinking he wasn't going to play. They didn't clear Cullen till, I don't know. What time's 5 o'clock? I do radio. 5:30 I shower. A little bit too much information for y'all, but I think I found out 5:45 that he was cleared. So I wasn't trying to be rude, wasn't trying to be strategic. That stuff's very serious, and I really respect our doctors. And anything that they say and tell me to do, that's what I'm going to do, because they're there for the wellness of our student athletes, and I think that's for every sport. I think we got the best doctors and nurses and trainers anywhere, and that's their job, so I listen to them.
That's back-to-back games where you've had a freshman who hadn't been getting regular minutes step in and have a career high in points. What's that message sent to the rest of the bench, and how do you keep those guys from turning it off and kind of getting frustrated that they weren't playing?
Which guys weren't playing?
With Dane last week, he hadn't been getting regular minutes, and then he has a career high in minutes and does it, and then Anthony tonight.
I think you just preach to them, you got to everybody wants to play. Everybody wants them to play. Everybody, and it's just hard. I just think they trusted us and went with the process and kept working every day. And I think they believed when we told them their time was going to come. And now those guys have got some valuable game minutes and played well. So I think it'll help our bench, shore our bench up. But earlier in the year, I don't know if they were really ready. And I think if you ask them to a man, Jordan Hunter, and you'll have a chance to ask Anthony Mathis because he's going to come down here and talk. You'll have a chance to ask him, and you'll have a chance to ask Dane. I don't think they realize how difficult it is to play at this level, how difficult it is. You're not walking in here and playing an AAU game at Desert Pines in Las Vegas in July at 8 a.m. That's just not it. There's a lot that goes into it, and I got to give those kids credit. They've done everything I've asked them to do, and that's why I recruited them. Everything that I've asked them to do as players, they've done, and they've showed their skills, and they're only going to get better.
Obviously, I know what the last 2 opponents where they are in the standings. The next 3 games you guys have are big ones. Are you where you need to be going into this stretch of the schedule?
As a team? I don't think you're ever where you need to be, but, we're looking forward to it.
Defensively, how happy are you with your team's performance? You hold them under 27%. Lions shot 1 for 11. How happy were you guys able to get back to kind of doing some of those?
Well, I think what you have to do is you gotta. I thought we prepared really well for 2 days. I thought we did a lot of drills instead of just trying to guard their whole offense. I thought we did a lot of drills. I thought Harry and Coach Rencher did a great job. We did a lot of drills to prepare them for it. we had breakdowns, but if you watch their games, a lot of teams have breakdowns against that offense. So I thought we did a nice job mixing up zone. I thought we did a nice job mixing up three-quarter court pressure to take time off the clock, shrink the game. And I thought we did a nice job when we were in there. What happens when you play a team like that, your team, and especially a young team like mine, they get anxious. And about 20 seconds into the shot clock, they want to go steal it or make a attempt to steal it, and they're too disciplined, and they've been doing this too long to steal the ball from them.
What did you think about on offense in that first quarter, the first half, the way that you guys shot the three ball, shooting 75%,
Right.
and kind of getting into that comfort zone, shooting the ball?
Well, I just told them that we have to score the ball. We haven't done that the last two losses that they beat us. I was confident we would shoot the ball well, but I told them that they had to take great shots, not good shots. I thought they had to move the ball, change sides of the floor, step into their shots, and I thought we played inside pretty good. I just didn't think we got a lot of movement after our first set in zone, but I thought our guys shot it well. I think we just went too fast a couple times and we weren't patient. So, but we got a lot of guys that can shoot the ball, and they're getting better.
First 10 minutes of the second half were pretty ragged. Did
Mm-hmm.
you have to say anything, or did it kind of just self-correct?
Took a timeout.
Did you?
I just told them, I said, let's don't do this like we did Wyoming. And we were up 46-40 against Wyoming, and they went on a 12-0 run. I thought we would withstand it. We had opportunities. We had a chance to go up 49-40, and we missed a shot. You got to call timeout and teach them. I said, hey, we've been here before. We can't let this happen again. The one thing about having a young team is they got to learn, and we've definitely had our mistakes and had our stumbles that hopefully we can learn from, and I think we'll get better from it.
What is Adams doing so well right now? I know he's gotten a few starts here lately. He provides so much energy on the floor.
Right.
It seems like, but he's playing efficient basketball too.
He's a mismatch. He's a mismatch nightmare where we're playing him, and finally I found a way I could play him and a way I could get him on the floor more, and it's worked. So it's just one of those things we do as coaches when we sit around and try to figure out how to make your team better.
Why is missing another start? How long is that going to be, you think?
I don't know. We keep winning; it could be all year. No, it won't. He'll be back. He'll be back in the lineup next game.
You mentioned, not overlooking anybody,
Mm-hmm.
being able to get 2 wins that you were supposed to win,
Mhm.
win big. What's your thoughts on these last 2 games?
Well, I just think our guys are growing and finding out the importance of what it is in this conference. You guys were here my first year coaching. It's been stated we went to San Jose and it was 63-63 at the minute to go with a really good team. And their San Jose team's better than they were then. And I thought our guys came out composed, determined, trying to get better. And I thought we did get better. Then tonight, I think they were a little nervous, a little anxious because Cullen hadn't played. Tim was sick. Guys knew it. I think they were a little anxious having to guard. Because I told our guys when we came back from San Jose, we had dinner, and I told them, I said, it's going to be the toughest mental concentration game you've ever had defensively. And I think some of our young guys were like, what? But I thought they did a nice job. I thought they stayed at the game plan. One thing that's really impressive about my guys, if you come to practice, and some of you come a lot, some of you come whenever, my guys are really attentive. Like, I don't have any guys that don't really pay attention when I talk. I don't have to yell at them to listen to me. I say, now, I have to stop them and say, but most of them, pay really good attention and are trying to learn. So that's always a plus.
Earlier this season, I saw you a couple times on the sideline trying to get something out of them emotionally. They have their goals. Tonight, I see you guys are up 15 X's trying to dunk it with authority. Elijah's getting up chippy because he didn't like the way he was fouled. Your guys are kind of still trying to prove a point, even though they're up 15 to 20 points. Do you sense a change in your team, in them kind of taking ownership themselves, like you said they weren't doing earlier this year, in getting that energy going? And
Yeah, because I told them when we went out, I said, here's the deal. It takes all 15 of us. I think there's 14 of us now. It takes all 15 of us. I want everybody up on the bench. I want everybody cheering. When guys come out, I want everybody up. I want guys helping each other off the floor. I think with a young team, they don't understand the importance of that. I don't understand that. They understand the chemistry part of that, the camaraderie part of that. Yeah, our guys are really good off the floor. They hang out together all the time, all of them. But there's a difference from doing that outside of here and inside the lines. And I think, I preach to them about that. We got to do a better job. When guys go down, we got to go help them up. We got to have energy on the bench, and that helps you on the road and it helps you at home. We got great fans, and the one thing that our guys always wait for is they wait for the fans to get us in the game. We got to get the fans into the game. We got to play at the energy that they appreciate it, and that's why they come and watch us play. And I preached, and I told them that before they went on the floor. I said, I want everybody up. I want everybody cheering for each other. It's going to take all of us the rest of the way, and I think our guys are growing in that terms. Now, we got a long way to go, but that's a good start when you got everybody back and 4 new guys coming in, and you got only one senior walk-on guy that's had a heck of a career here.
I saw one moment when Firstfinger stole the ball
Mm-hmm.
and laid an assist maybe, or someone got fouled, I think, and you yelled at him to get his attention.
Mhm.
And at first he looked like he did something wrong, and he started walking towards you, and you grabbed him kind of by the neck, and we're pretty happy for him.
Yeah, because he's played really well. Like, I tried to get him. I was going to have him come down here and do media, and he goes, do I have to? I really don't want to. Because here's the thing with Joe Firstinger. If Joe will believe in himself as much as I believe in him, he's going to be a big-time player. And that's all I've been trying to instill in him. I'm just trying to get him over. He can't make the same mistakes over and over, and I think he's just a little bit unsure sometimes. But tonight I thought he was terrific. I thought he did everything I asked him to do, and I think he's made some plays, and I'm just trying to encourage him to believe in himself as much as I believe in him. Does that make sense?
Coach, it looked like you moved the ball well
Mhm.
tonight, and the entertainment value was there for the fans.
Right.
It looked like you guys had fun
Mhm.
tonight.
Well, I think the biggest thing here is I put on the board, I said I only put a few things. I said I want them to compete, and I want them to play harder than the other team. And the last thing I put on, you're at home in the pit, let's have fun. And I thought our guys came out, and I thought they played well. I thought they shared the ball. I don't think there was any somebody taking a bad shot or missing somebody, but I thought we had great ball movement, and that's a sign of growing up, and we've got to continue to do that. But, we're 20 games in, and they're past that point, but I like where we're going. I like what we're doing, and they just got to keep competing.
Are we gonna get something for Boise?
Yeah, we can do Boise tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 2:30 tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Thursday.
Yeah, I'll do 2:30 tomorrow if that's all right. I really don't. I'd rather do it when I haven't even. I mean, I know who they have, and I can go through players and all that, but I'd rather be a little bit more versed on it.
That's fine.
Thanks, guys.